Kevin Patterson stands in the boardroom at 9 a.m. on a Tuesday, watching the VP of Operations present his team's quarterly results. But something's wrong. Every success being celebrated, every innovation being praised, every number being highlighted, it's all Kevin's work. His ideas, his late nights, his strategies. And his manager, Derek Chen, is taking credit for everything. Kevin's name isn't mentioned once. By 5 p.m. that same day, Derek's career will be over. But right now, Derek has no idea what's coming. Let's rewind 3 years. Kevin Patterson is 29 years old, working as a team lead in operations at Vanguard Solutions, a logistics company based in Memphis. He's the kind of employee every company claims to want: innovative, dedicated, collaborative. He grew up in a working-class family in Mississippi. His father drove trucks for 30 years and taught Kevin that hard work matters. Kevin believed it. He still does. At Vanguard, Kevin manages a team of 5 analysts. They optimize shipping routes, reduce costs, and improve delivery times. It's technical work, detail-oriented, and Kevin is exceptional at it. In 3 years, his team has saved the company $4.2 million. Kevin is proud of that number. He keeps it in a spreadsheet, updates it monthly, shares it with his team. They celebrate wins together. Pizza parties. Thank you notes. Kevin believes in lifting people up. His manager is Derek Chen. Derek is 38, smooth-talking, and politically savvy. He's been with Vanguard for 8 years and knows how to work a room. He golfs with executives. He attends every networking event. He has the corner office with the good view. Derek's actual operational expertise? Limited. He came up through sales, not operations. He relies heavily on Kevin to make him look good. And for a while, Kevin doesn't mind. He thinks Derek will advocate for him. Give him credit where it counts. Help him advance. Kevin's brother, Marcus, warns him during a family barbecue. You're doing all the work, and he's getting all the glory. That's not going to change, little brother. It's fine, Kevin says. I'm building my resume. When the time's right, I'll get my shot. Marcus, who works in HR at a different company, shakes his head. People like Derek don't give shots. They take them. Kevin dismisses the warning. He's focused on the work, not office politics. He believes results speak for themselves. He's about to learn a painful lesson about what happens when results don't have your name attached. The first major project is the Route Optimization Initiative. Kevin spends 4 months developing an algorithm that uses real-time traffic data and machine learning to optimize delivery routes. It's sophisticated, innovative. It saves the company $800,000 in the first quarter alone. Kevin presents it to Derek first, walking him through the methodology, the results, the potential for scaling. Derek is impressed. This is brilliant, Kevin. Really brilliant. Let me take this to the leadership team. Should I come with you? I can answer technical questions. No need. I've got it. You focus on implementation. I'll handle the executives. Kevin agrees. He trusts Derek. The presentation happens without him. Derek delivers it flawlessly, because Kevin wrote every word. The executives are thrilled. Derek receives a company-wide email praising his innovative thinking and strategic vision. Kevin's name appears nowhere. When Kevin congratulates Derek, Derek says, "Thanks, man. Team effort, right?" "Right," Kevin says. But it doesn't feel like team effort. It feels like theft. The pattern repeats. Kevin develops a new inventory management system. Derek presents it as his idea. Kevin streamlines the warehouse staffing model. Derek gets the credit at the quarterly review. Kevin's team notices. His analyst, Jordan, pulls him aside. Why aren't you saying something? You're doing all this work, and Derek's getting promoted off your back. I'm documenting everything. When the time's right, people will know. Kevin, people already know. They just don't care because Derek has the relationship with leadership. Jordan is right. Kevin has the skills. Derek has the access. And in corporate America, access often trumps ability. Then comes the supply chain redesign project. It's the biggest initiative of the year. The CEO wants to completely overhaul how Vanguard handles vendor relationships and supply chain logistics. It's worth potentially $10 million in savings over 3 years. Derek calls Kevin into his office. I need you to lead this. But it's high profile, so I'll be presenting updates to the executive team. Kevin hesitates. Derek, I think I should be in those meetings. I need visibility on projects like this. You'll get visibility. When the project succeeds, everyone will know you were involved. Involved? I'm designing the entire thing. Kevin. Derek's tone shifts. Harder now. I'm your manager. I represent the team to leadership. That's how the hierarchy works. Are we clear? Kevin wants to argue. But he needs this job. He has student loans. Rent. His father's health is declining, and Kevin sends money home monthly. Clear, he says. Kevin spends 6 months on the project. Nights. Weekends. He builds a comprehensive framework that revolutionizes Vanguard's supply chain. It's elegant, efficient, transformative. He presents his findings to Derek with a 120-slide deck and a detailed implementation plan. Derek reviews it and smiles. This is phenomenal work. Absolutely phenomenal. Thanks. When do we present to the CEO? I'll handle that. You've done enough. Take a few days off. You've earned it. Something in Derek's voice sets off alarm bells. But Kevin is exhausted. He agrees. The presentation happens while Kevin is out. Derek takes the entire deck, Kevin's deck, and delivers it word for word. He fields questions using Kevin's notes. He basks in the CEO's praise. The next day, the company announces Derek's promotion to Senior Director of Operations. A $40,000 raise. A bigger team. A seat at the executive table. Kevin finds out via company-wide email. Derek doesn't even tell him personally. When Kevin confronts him, Derek is dismissive. You're upset about a promotion? That's petty, Kevin. You presented my work as your own. 6 months of my life, and you didn't mention my name once. I mentioned the team. You're part of the team. I'm the team. I did everything. And I managed you. That's how organizations work. Managers get credit for their team's output. If you can't handle that, maybe you're not ready for leadership. Kevin feels his hands shaking. I want to present my own work going forward. Derek leans back in his chair. That's not how this works. You're a team lead, not a director. You don't have the standing to present to executives. I do. Because you stole your way there. Derek's eyes go cold. Watch yourself. You're a talented analyst, Kevin. But you're replaceable. There are 100 people who'd love your job. Remember that. The threat hangs in the air. Kevin realizes the truth. Derek will never give him credit. Because the moment Kevin gets visibility, leadership will see who's really doing the work. Kevin walks out of Derek's office feeling something he hasn't felt in his career before, powerless. For 2 weeks, Kevin considers his options. He could quit. Find a new job. Start over somewhere that values him. But that feels like letting Derek win. He could go over Derek's head. But Derek has relationships with the executives. They golf together. Have drinks together. Kevin is just a name on an org chart. Then Kevin remembers something. Every project he's worked on, he documented meticulously. Not just the outcomes, but the process. Emails, drafts, timestamps. He has proof of who created what. His brother Marcus visits that weekend. Kevin shows him everything. "This is clear-cut," Marcus says. "Derek is taking credit for your work systematically. That's not just unethical, it's creating legal liability for the company." How? Performance reviews, promotions, compensation, they're all based on contributions. If Derek is being rewarded for your contributions, the company is making decisions based on false information. That's fraud. I can't prove intent. You don't have to. You just have to prove the pattern. Marcus helps Kevin organize everything. They create a timeline. Match Kevin's work products to Derek's presentations. Document every instance of credit theft over 3 years. The evidence is overwhelming. What do I do with this? Kevin asks. You have 2 options. HR or the CEO directly. HR might protect Derek because he's management. But the CEO? He just promoted Derek based on your work. When he finds out, he'll be furious. Kevin makes a decision. He's going to the top. He requests a meeting with the CEO, Robert Hammond, through official channels. The request is vague, discussion regarding recent organizational changes and project attribution. It takes 3 weeks to get on Robert's calendar. 3 weeks of working under Derek, pretending everything is fine. 3 weeks of watching Derek enjoy his promotion. Finally, the meeting happens. Kevin brings a laptop and a folder. Robert is 56, sharp, and has a reputation for being fair but demanding. You have 30 minutes, Robert says. What's this about? Kevin opens the folder. Over the past 3 years, I've led multiple high-impact projects that saved this company millions. The Route Optimization Initiative, the Inventory Management System, the Supply Chain Redesign. In presentations to this leadership team, these projects were attributed to Derek Chen. Robert's expression doesn't change. Derek is your manager. Managers represent their team's work. With respect, sir, there's a difference between representation and erasure. May I show you something? Kevin opens his laptop. He shows Robert his original project files. Time-stamped emails. Draft presentations with Kevin's name. Then he shows Derek's final presentations. Identical content, Derek's name only. Robert leans forward. He's not bored anymore. Kevin shows the supply chain redesign deck. This is my original presentation, created over 6 months. Completed April 15th. This is Derek's presentation to you, delivered May 3rd. It's identical, down to the slide transitions. Derek told me he developed this personally. He said it took him a year. He said that. In his promotion interview, he walked me through his vision for the project. It was compelling. Kevin feels a surge of anger. It was compelling because I spent half a year building it. Robert is silent for a long moment. Then he asks, "Why didn't you come forward sooner?" "I thought results would speak for themselves. I thought if I did good work, I'd be recognized eventually. I was wrong. Do you have proof for every project you mentioned?" "All of it. 3 years of documentation." "Send it to me. Everything. I'll have our legal team review it." Kevin does. That afternoon, he emails Robert a comprehensive file with every document, timestamp, and correspondence. Then he waits. The investigation takes 4 days. 4 days of Derek strutting around the office in his new role, oblivious to the storm forming. On Tuesday morning, exactly 1 week after Kevin's meeting with Robert, Derek is called into the CEO's office. Kevin doesn't witness what happens. But Jordan does. Jordan's desk is near the executive suite, and he watches Derek walk in confident and walk out 30 minutes later looking destroyed. He was carrying a box, Jordan tells Kevin. His face was gray. Security escorted him out. The company-wide email comes at 11 a.m. Effective immediately, Derek Chen is no longer with Vanguard Solutions. We wish him well in his future endeavors. No explanation. No farewell party. Just gone. Kevin is called to Robert's office that afternoon. This time, the Chief Operating Officer is there too. And the HR Director. Robert speaks first. Kevin, we've completed our review. What we found is deeply troubling. Derek Chen systematically took credit for your work over a period of 3 years. He lied in his promotion interviews. He misrepresented his contributions to this organization. What happens now? Kevin asks. Derek has been terminated for cause. He won't receive severance. We're also reviewing whether we have grounds for legal action, though that's complicated. The COO speaks. More importantly, we need to talk about you. We've been rewarding the wrong person. That's our failure, not yours. I should have spoken up sooner. You documented everything. That shows integrity and foresight. Most people don't do that. Robert leans forward. We're offering you Derek's position. Senior Director of Operations. With the salary and compensation package that should have been yours all along. Kevin stares at them. You're serious? Completely. You've been leading these initiatives already. You might as well have the title that reflects it. What about my team? The people who actually helped me? Robert smiles slightly. That's exactly why we're confident you're the right person. Derek only thought about Derek. You're already thinking about your team. I want Jordan promoted to team lead. And I want my team to receive bonuses reflecting their contributions to these projects. Done. Kevin accepts the position. But he adds one condition: I want to present my own work going forward. Directly to leadership. No intermediaries. That's standard for directors, the COO says. You'll be in the room. 2 weeks later, Kevin presents the supply chain redesign implementation plan to the executive team. His name is on every slide. His voice delivers every word. His vision guides the discussion. When he finishes, Robert says, "This is exactly the kind of strategic thinking we need at the leadership level." Well done. It's the first time in 3 years Kevin has heard those words directed at him. After the meeting, Kevin calls his brother. I got Derek's job. You got your job, Marcus corrects. The one you should have had all along. That night, Kevin reflects on everything. He didn't destroy Derek. Derek destroyed himself. Kevin just stopped being complicit in his own erasure. He thinks about all the times he stayed quiet. All the times he told himself results would speak for themselves. All the times he prioritized being agreeable over being valued. Never again. Here's the hard truth about credit theft. It only works when good people stay silent. Derek Chen didn't stumble into success. He systematically exploited Kevin's reluctance to self-advocate. He knew Kevin valued teamwork, trusted authority, and believed in meritocracy. So Derek weaponized those values against him. And Kevin let him. Not out of weakness, but out of a fundamental misunderstanding about how organizations actually work. Kevin believed that doing excellent work was enough. That someone in power would notice and reward him. That staying humble and letting his results speak was the noble path. But results don't speak. People do. And if you don't speak for yourself, someone else will, and they'll tell your story in a way that benefits them. This isn't about being self-promotional or arrogant. It's about owning your contributions. It's about understanding that visibility isn't vanity, it's survival. Derek lost everything in one day not because of karma or cosmic justice. He lost everything because Kevin finally documented reality and demanded accountability. That's the lesson. Documentation is protection. Keep records. Save emails. Track your contributions. Because when the moment comes to defend your work, feelings and memories aren't enough. You need evidence. But here's the deeper point, the one that matters more than any career advice. You teach people how to treat you. When Kevin accepted being invisible, he taught Derek that stealing his work had no consequences. When Kevin finally refused that treatment, Derek's entire career collapsed. You are not obligated to make yourself small so someone else can feel big. You are not required to sacrifice your visibility for someone else's advancement. That's not teamwork. That's exploitation. The choice Kevin faced isn't rare. Somewhere right now, someone is doing work their manager will claim. Someone is creating value their boss will harvest. Someone is being told that questioning credit theft makes them not a team player. If that's you, learn from Kevin's mistake. Don't wait 3 years. Speak up. Document. Advocate for yourself. Not aggressively. Not arrogantly. But clearly and consistently. Because the Derek Chens of the world don't stop taking until you stop giving. Kevin Patterson got justice. But he paid for it with 3 years of his career. 3 years of watching someone else live the life he earned. Don't make that trade. Your work has your name on it. Make sure everyone knows.